wanted to be a judge who knows just what is right and wrong, and be good and be strong. And on my swan up in the air I'm flying, searching for justice, can't you see me trying? Right is the reason I go on.
It's Mr. Beavers, because he found it. But I dispute that fact because I am the lawyer defending Mr. Mouse. Yes. But then, sir, I think you're wrong. You're very pushy, but because I am a good lawyer, I know what we can do. Let's hear the judge. Yes, because only our friend Klaus can solve it.
I hear the wisdom coming from the gnomes now, and all together we have got the know-how, because we are people of peace.
Sometimes, after a hard day of gathering nuts in the forest, Chitter needs a little cat nap, or in this case, a squirrel nap. It looks like Chatter isn't going to take no for an answer, but he'd hate Chitter to miss any of the excitement. Because down below in the forest clearing, something very interesting is about to begin. Shush. The Gnome Court is now called to order. Lawyer Edmund, if you will please begin.
Your Honor and members of the court, please allow me to draw your attention to the sad case of my poor client, the hard-working ant, who has suffered so terribly. Why, the poor fellow is a nervous wreck. And all of the ant's problems have been deliberately caused by the cicada standing accused before you, sir.
He's not being nice at all.
Silence in the court now, please, and let's continue to show some courtesy and let the gentleman continue with the charges. Edmund?
Of course. Sir, it is of my opinion that the ant is one of the unsung heroes of the forest, toiling endlessly. But what good is all that work trying to store food for winter if he is constantly harassed and bullied by the cicada? Is it right that the large should pick on the small? That's a dangerous joke. And also, Your Honor, this buzzing that the cicada considers funny gives my client such an antenna ache that his eyes cross. Why, he wasn't well enough to attend a picnic with his friends, which probably made the humans who were having the picnic happy. But going to a picnic is an ant's nature, sir. And if he can't follow his nature, it truly is a crime. Then the cicada, who is not prepared for winter at all, asks the ant to please provide food and shelter for him. Your Honor, this cannot go on.
Silence. It is time we heard from the honorable lawyer for the defense, Edgar.
Your Honor and fellow residents of this great forest in which we live, I ask you to consider, does this look like the face of an evil criminal? My client, the cicada, must follow his own nature, as does the ant follow his. But unfortunately, the ant does not share the cicada's fine sense of humor. He does not understand that my client really likes him. He appreciates how kind the ant is to him in the winter and wishes the ant would consider him to be a friend. The cicada is a natural entertainer and only wishes to make the ant laugh.
Oh, my goodness, this has been an interesting case. However, I've reviewed the evidence and I feel... What happened to the notes on the courtroom proceedings? Eh? Perhaps you meant to daydream and not even mention the trial? I have to remind you, my boy, to keep track of everything, our words as well as the pictures. If you behave like a child, Danny, you'll be treated like one. You should know better, and I wish you would stop playing with the squirrels during court as well.
Why do you guys always get me into trouble when it's time to be serious?
Exactly, Danny, and we have a serious case before us that must be judged. Now, it is obvious that neither the ant or the cicada is able to change their basic natures. One to work, the other to sing and play. However, perhaps their talents can be combined in a way that benefits both of them and does not make either of them feel unhappy. The cicada may follow the ant, but not to bother him. Instead, he'll sing him beautiful songs. And he will also help the ant to carry food back to his home, and in turn, the ant will allow the cicada to share his food and shelter in the winter, and they'll learn to be true friends. Agreed?
Agreed. Thank you.
Your Honor, I am content that this is just.
Then the sentence will be signed, and the court will stand adjourned until tomorrow.
After a hard day in court recording all the judgments, I always look forward to seeing Bruna and discussing our future. Hey, slow down, you two, or you'll cause an accident. All right, you two, don't play games. We've had just about enough of your silly tricks for one day.
It's okay, my friends. I know they sometimes cause mischief, Danny, but I think in this case they are really trying to tell us something. Perhaps we'd better follow them and see what's wrong. Huh? Now that's truly what's known as a fish out of water. Let's help that poor baby Sammy.
Don't forget from now on to look before you leap. Glad we were in time to help out. Come on, Judge, join Bruna and me for a cup of tea.
Sounds delightful.
Bruna, it's me and the judge.
Nice to see you again, Bruna.
She's such a kidder.
Now, don't you get lovey-dovey with me. Judge, do you think you can hear this case as an impartial party? Judge, consider the case of the lazy gnome of the forest, your friend Danny.
Who, me?
Oh, it's true. I love Danny more than any gnome I've ever met, but he's driving me crazy. While I'm in the house working my fingers to the bone so it'll be ready for us when we're married, he's busy doing something he considers more important than helping me. I sometimes think he loves to draw and sketch in those books of his more than he's ever loved me.
But look, I draw you all the time.
I'm speaking to the judge, Danny.
Children, my children, try to be calm. You know that every problem has a solution.
Why should I work so hard and worry about the future when I'm having fun?
Like the cicada and the ant. Nothing to concern yourselves about. Still, isn't it interesting to consider how much we can learn by watching animals? Yet we're always thinking that they should learn from us. My goodness, yes. It is such an interesting world that is all around us. I feel I need to get some rest. Perhaps I'll come up with your solution while I'm sleeping. Bye now.
Don't be angry, Bruna. Pose for me.
Leave me alone. I've got too much to do.
Hey, wake up, wake up.
Where am I? What's the story? Oh, sorry, sir. After my long journey, sir, I was very tired.
Oh, no problem, sir.
Thank you.
And you say you have just arrived here from a very long journey?
That's right, friend. I have traveled all this way to find the famous Judge Klaus.
Well, I am the not-so-very famous Judge Klaus. And who are you?
Oh, you are too humble, Judge Klaus. I am Carlo from Italy. I have been sent to see you by the Prince of the Venetian Gnomes, his Lord Sandro. We are hoping that you will be able to help us before Venice ceases to exist.
Of course I will help. Once I get my assistant, we'll leave very quickly. I would always go to the aid of my fellow gnomes. My goodness, yes. But tell me, what's the problem you're having, Carlo?
It's earthquakes, Your Honor. They're destroying everything. And I'm afraid that if we can't find a way to get back there very quickly, the whole city will be destroyed entirely.
Then you must not worry. We will ride back on the fastest airline available to a gnome.
It's hard to believe that a whole city could be built on the water. I've never seen anything like it before. I must draw a picture to take home to Bruna.
See that island over there? That's where we Venetian gnomes live.
Isn't that beautiful, Dany? Ooh. Dany, please be careful unless you're really anxious to land that much ahead of us.
Look, they've come to get us.
Is that you, old friend? I didn't realize that you were the Sandro that Carlos spoke of.
My Klaus, it's good to see you again. I only wish it were not in times of a trouble.
Well, we're here to try to help. Dany? Huh? Oh. Dany, what are you up to?
Klaus!
Huh?
Don't worry, my friend. It's natural that young gnomes want to play.
Bye.
Bye! Hello!
I think she likes me. Hey!
Now, my friends, you must be tired from your trip. First, we'll eat and rest, then we'll talk about the trouble. Here is my once a peaceful home.
You have a lovely home, Sandro.
Why, thank you. Laura, what have you made for dinner?
Just a little something they might like you to try.
Dear, that smells good, but what on earth is it, Laura?
It's known around these parts as a spaghetti.
Laura makes the very best spaghetti. Have some.
It's delicious. Now, about these earthquakes.
It all started, Klaus, without warning. And suddenly there were earthquakes almost every day.
Daddy, what are you doing?
Dany, you've got to wind it around your fork.
Oh, there's only one way to eat food.
Oh, sorry about that. This stuff's a little tricky to eat. What? What?
It's another earthquake. The whole house will be ruined. Oh, dear, my beautiful plates.
Forget it, darling. We must save ourselves. Hurry, we must all get to safety or else. Come on.
Dany! Ah! Come, Dany! I'll take you where it's safe. Follow me.
Whoa!
Quickly!
Oh, I'm so out of breath.
Oh, I haven't run so fast since I was just a young lad of 160.
Oh, as you begin to see, my friend, we do have a problem.
Another problem is that I don't see Dany, yet I could have sworn that he was running right behind us.
Don't worry, my senses tell me he is safe.
Goodness gracious, I am glad to hear that, Sandro. In many ways, he's like my own son.
And yet I worried that I've endangered you both by asking you to come. He's also hopeless.
No, my friend, I think it is an interesting puzzle that there is an earthquake that shakes but does not make the earth crack.
But there's cracks in the canal. Come.
Dear.
If I'd have been born a fish instead of a gnome, I'd be a lot happier.
A fish could not live in this mess, only a disgusting beast.
Huh? Did you say only a disgusting beast?
Yes.
I'm beginning to get an idea of what might be behind this problem, but I must still find a way to solve it.
Oh, Dany!
Don't worry, I'll save you.
Great, and who'll save you?
What's that? Shh! It sounds like we're not the only ones who are down here. Let's try to find them. Maybe they know the way out. Come on.
Yes.
There, we must be getting close. Get out.
Give the ball to me!
see that?
Yes, but what kind of creatures are they?
Dangerous ones, I'm afraid. We'll have to keep very quiet because they'd be happy to use us for their bowling pins. Listen to how unkind they are to each other, and just imagine what they'd be like to us if they could catch us. You see, they love to play nasty tricks on gnomes and wreak havoc on everybody else.
It's mine, you idiot! What? Huh? My little foot! That one was for practice. I'll knock him down, even though I'm dizzy. Hey, what is this? I'll take my ball and go home if I have to hit 18 pins. Oh, I haven't had my turn yet. Come on, we playing 9 pins or count the pins? Hurry up here.
Gee, I could only find 9.
9 and one big fat one right in the middle. Yeah! Strike!
One guy, huh? You want to see a strike? Strike!
Take this!
Hang on, Stella. If I know these guys, they'll knock each other out, and then we'll be able to sneak away.
That was a lot of fun.
Now's our chance to escape. Hurry up.
Oh, but Danny, how do we do that?
Come on.
I'm frightened.
Don't be scared. We'll just tiptoe right by them. We'll get out through there, see? Come on.
Thanks for gathering, friends.
Judge!
Sandro!
Judge Klaus!
Lara!
Why, where did those 2 children get to? We were beginning to worry that you two had gotten lost, or worse, that you'd both been caught and crushed in the earthquake.
If you've just been off drawing pictures, I'll be very upset.
Judge, we've been busy trying to get away from those trolls, right, Stella?
Then I was right. I suspected trolls were behind all this. Where are they?
We fell into a hole and ended up in a tunnel that was full of trolls. They were bowling, but they weren't very good at it, and argued and fought, and when the earth started to shake, it felt just like a big earthquake.
Finally, they gave up the bowling and just started knocking each other out.
What you are saying is a plain impossible. A troll has never been known to live in Italy.
Remember now, my friend, you thought having so many earthquakes in a row was also impossible.
And I swear to you, I saw them with my own 2 eyes. I know what they look like.
I'm sure you did, Danny, and I'm very sorry. What now, Klaus?
I've got an idea that we can turn the tables on these trolls, but I'll need help to succeed, Sandro.
You'll have it. Are you with us, friends?
Ready to start!
Show me exactly where you came out of this tunnel. Let's go. When we are all done using these, you children can have them to play with, eh? Now we need volunteers, everyone, who can be strong and climb way up. Place the giant rackets in the holes that the trolls have made. Be sure to get each one.
All prepared and in place.
Feel in the mood for tennis, anyone?
Klaus, what is all this for? I'm completely confused.
Oh, dear me, Sandro. I'll just prepare a little surprise for the trolls. Over here. Wheel it over here. Now, ladies, just grab a bucket and fill the tub up with water.
Take this one. Hurry, quickly.
Enough, my friends. We are ready to start.
I have no idea what's going on, but I hope it works, Klaus.
That is my hope as well, Sandro. Now to add a little bit of special herbs and let them go to work. Here we go.
But why make a lot of soap suds, Judge?
To help us clean up this mess.
Think you're good? Watch this shot, stupid!
Get out of my way. Now the fun begins. How did that bowling ball hit me, huh? What's the matter? Oh, there must be some kind of spell on that rock.
And somebody went and put a spell on the pins, too.
Age before beauty.
Hey, don't leave without me, though.
I'd never guessed in a million years what you're up to, Klaus.
Will you draw a picture of me?
Sure, though maybe I should give up drawing and become a singer like Carlo. I have a beautiful voice.
Your fiancée must be thrilled to be engaged to such a talented man.
She is, whenever she's not furious at me.
I wonder where Danny is. I thought he might enjoy some pizza. It's a lot easier to eat than spaghetti. But I suppose he's off somewhere drawing
He's
his
floating
pictures.
around dreaming.
He has a great talent, a shame to waste. But perhaps it's not his drawing that you object to.
Unless he can combine his desire to play with a desire to work as well, I object, Sandro. However, I also feel he should not have to give up using his wonderful talent to draw. Off we go now, my friends, but I'm happy to say you've probably seen the last of those trolls and the last of those earthquakes also, Sandro.
How we want to thank you, Klaus. You alone thought of how to save us from those creatures.
Until we meet again, my friends, good health be with you.
Ride safely, my friends, and come back to see us again soon.
Goodbye to everybody.
Come to visit sometime,
May our
okay?
beards not grow long before we meet again. Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye. Goodbye now.
It's a shame such a wonderful adventure ever has to end.
All adventures do, Danny. All adventures do.
So, Danny, didn't you bring me back any pictures from Italy?
No, I'm afraid they were all considered collector's items by my fans.
By the way, Bruna, I have been thinking, and I may have come up with a solution to your problem.
Oh, I'm so excited. Tell me what it is.
Why, it's easy. You see, while in Italy, Danny became interested in singing, and if he sings while you work instead of sketching, maybe it will inspire you. That's what I decided would work for the cicada and the ant, and it might work for you. Of course, Danny can pick up a broom and help, too. What do you think?
It's wonderful. I never objected at all to Danny drawing, except that he never kept me company or helped with the housework. Oh, singing will be beautiful.
Come on, Danny. No need to get embarrassed. Say, didn't you copy down some Italian songs to sing right there in your notes?
Sing a romantic song, all right? And move my heart.
La dolce.
Oh, make it stop, Danny. I can't stand anymore. I'd rather clean 3 houses and listen to that all day. Oh, Danny, just go back to being the sweet, beautiful gnome you were before.
I'll say goodbye for now, my friends. Schlitzweitz.
In the next episode, our friends Klaus and Dany, along with their swan, Henry, will answer the call of their fellow gnomes of Japan and travel to the great flower contest that will be held in Nomashima. When they get there, they discover that cruel trolls have destroyed the white mulberry trees and terrorized the silkworms. They have also kidnapped Okumi, the beautiful Japanese gnome. Can Klaus and Dany rescue Okumi and save their friends from the terrible trolls?